Hello my lovely people, how are you all doing today? I hope you're good. In my last video I said that I'm going to be starting series on relationship. We're going to also go into marriage, we're also going to go into family, and before we go on, let me reintroduce myself for the benefit of people who are new to this channel, and for the benefit of this series. You need to maybe understand a little bit about me, who I am, who you're seeing in screen, because who I am is not actually who you're seeing. Who I am is within me, as I said in my other video. My name is Mrs. Ifechi. I am married with 4 grown-up sons, and I live in UK, in United Kingdom, and I've been married for so many years. Traditional marriage, I'm 39 years traditionally married, and church wedding is 38 years this year. So I've got a bit of experience in relationship and marriage to share with us, but we are all work in progress. No matter the number of years, even if you're 50 years, 70 years married, there's still some things that we learn. So we are all work in progress, but I think with the experience I've got so far, I have enough. Plus people I've dealt with, I've had some things to share with us, and it's going to be interactive, especially in the comment section. And yeah, if there are other things you want us to cover on this series, please feel free to drop it, or you can DM me. My IG handle is on top of this screen, so you can DM me about other things you want us to talk about. And every other Sunday I do live stream, so during my live stream, if there are things that we need to cover in more detail, that's when I bring them up, because my sit down videos, I don't like them to be more than 8 to 9 minutes maximum, so that people can watch it fully. So this video is going to be a short one, but it's like an introduction really to this relationship. It's an introduction, so we're not going to say a lot today, but just something to keep our mind going as we go into this relationship. First of all, what is relationship? Relationship is the way in which 2 or more people or things are connected. That's basically a simple way of describing relationship. There are various types of relationship. Obviously, the relationship you have with your neighbors, relationship you have with your extended family, relationship you have with your colleagues at work, relationship you have with people in your church or in your group. But for the benefit of this series, I'm going to be talking about relationships leading to marriage. That's what I'm going to be basing my discussion on relationship on. So when people are in relationship, obviously most of the time they work at things, they have in mind that this relationship eventually, if they really want to get married, because when we go into the series proper, I have to bring up the fact that not everybody should be married. Nobody should be shamed into getting married. That's what people rush into marriage and they make mistakes, but that will all come later. But what I'm trying to say is that if the relationship is the one that you think that will lead to marriage, where you're going to spend the rest of your life with that person, because I think we should go into marriage with that in mind, that we're going to spend the rest of our lives with the person we're married to, and not that, oh, if it didn't work out, we'll call it off. That shouldn't be the mind that we have to go into marriage with. However, things do happen after marriage, but it just during relationship, make sure that you are as transparent as possible, and that you discuss, you have a discussion, open discussion, honest discussion. So I want us to look into what is a healthy relationship. What does it involve? From what I've picked up, healthy relationship involves the 2 people involved being honest, being transparent, being trustworthy, being respectful, having an open communication. In this series, you'll be hearing a lot about communication, because it's a key to every relationship. It's a key to every successful marriage. It's a key to every family. We need to talk about communication. We have to have an open communication, and we have to be very transparent in all we do. And another thing to look at is, how can a relationship work? Relationship can work, again, from what I've picked up, when people are kind to each other, be gentle to each other, each other's imperfection, Don't, because we are imperfect. We're imperfect human beings. Don't think that, oh, this person, why are they behaving like this? No, no, no. Be gentle, be kind to each other's imperfection. Allow the other person to be themselves, and you also be yourself. Shout out to you, be yourself dynasty. Yes, allow yourself to be yours. Allow the other person to be themselves, and also be yourself. Don't try to be who you are not, so that the other person will see you for who you are, and they will now decide, is this really something they want to continue with, or is it something that they can tolerate? Because you have to tolerate each other, because you have brought up from different backgrounds, different ways of upbringing, and then two people meeting together. So you have to try and be patient and try and understand the other person. Also, make sure that you choose who choose you. Yes, choose who choose you. Let it not be one-sided. Oh, that person is the one, but I'm not really sure. And you're dragging your feet, and the other person is the one showing love and showing affection and doing all the talking and all the showing of affection. It should be mutual. I know that, yes, sometimes we think that the man who is the one obvious, that you don't want to be so forward as a woman, but at the same time you have to also receive that love and not be pushing the other person away or being disrespectful to that person, and the person will be the person making the effort all the time. So it can be either way. So that way is not good. You have to be mutual. You have to know, understand each other. You have to be open. No hiding anything. Actually, not obviously, when you start a relationship initially, there are things you don't want to share immediately, but as time goes on, and if you see how serious you're getting, those things that you think are necessary to share with the other person, please don't hide them. If it's going to come up later on in life, and then the person will think, oh, why did you not share that with me? So the things that you think are relevant to share, please do not withhold them. Another thing that is very important is to make sure that the person you are having a relationship with has the same value with you. Are they, for example, is your religion or whatever, or your family values, make sure they have the same values. Share your family values with them. And then, because when the relationship gets into marriage, it is no more just two of you. It now becomes a family affair. So make sure that if there's any family value, you share with the person, so that the person can make an informed decision and decide, is this something I can handle? Am I, happy to get into this relationship or not? So no surprises of that nature. I'm going to conclude this one. This is just a preamble, just a quick reflection on what we're going to be talking about. So I'm going to stop this one here, but with this Bible verse in Romans 12 verse 10, be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. That's Romans 12 verse 10. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll come up with another topic on relationship during the next in my next video. Goodbye, and God bless you, and I'll see you again very soon.